Greetings and welcome. I'm Psychic Medium Roberto, and I truly hope you're doing well. I'm guided by Spirit. Trigger warning: the subject matter is of a mature nature and deals with true crime events. All cases are treated as alleged until proven in a court of law. So the case of Jay Evans pinged on me about a week or so ago. And with the news of his passing popped up on my dashboard, and the circumstances as we know it. He was discovered on September the 4th, deceased. It is believed that he passed on the 1st, which would be then this date here. I've created an energy flow for the 1st of September just to get a read in to see what was happening. And that being the context, when I have a look at the dates here, August 31, I already see a passing year. And so let's take a look leading up to August the 31st. To see what is going on. And already on August the 26th, we see this anomalous of 8s here. Okay? And of course, we are in an 8 year. So the year will give us the 8s, but we have 2 additional 8s, which means there's a lot of issues going on around here. A lot of uncertainty, chaos, things are out of balance, out of kilter. So, and then if we look at August the 27th, this is supposedly when he sent his final text. We see again anomalous of 8s. And I believe during this period leading up to anomalous of 8s. So for me already, August 26, August 27, there's problems here. And if we go into August 28, 29, for me is the red zone. August 28, August 29. This for me is the problematic area here. And the numbers that concern me are the 28, 10, 1. So there's arguments going on. There's anomalous of 8s. We see the 44, 8. And I believe in his case, this may be related to the current situation. Because 44, 8 also brings around the term luxury goods. And that was part of his PR, helping fashion clients and so on. Or well-to-do clients. But I'm seeing there's arguments and disputes going around this business situation. Because on August the 29th, this is not the number you want to wake up to in the morning, 29-11-2. And we've seen this often, that a law has been broken and there's issues here. 9. Okay. 9 refers to murder. There are other concerning numbers here, 37, 10, 1. So there's other people involved here. There are other people involved. And we see a transactional element going down here. 19, 10, 1. And we have negative numbers here in the context of finding a deceased body, right? Interestingly, on August the 30th, we see a outburst, 33. And here's collective numbers. These are collective numbers. And there's transactional elements, money involved, big money involved. And the concern for me is when we get into August 31, we've got a problem here. A law has been broken. So in my opinion, based on these numbers, this looks suspicious to me. And we note in the energy flow that would be September the 1st, we see a hidden 44. So just as an overview, there's other people involved here, a collective even. And it's looking suspicious to me. Now, what's also a bit alarming, if this is his alleged final text to a friend, and yet there was no other contact leading up to the 1st, let's say even to the 4th when he was discovered. So as far as the narrative goes now, there wasn't even contact made with him prior or after August 27. Okay. So now if we go deeper into August 28 and August 29, we're going to do the 369 and see what's going on, because for me those days are issues. And before even doing the charts, I received message from Spirit, and in fact even a visual image, someone telling him to sit down and be still, and there was someone else in the room as well, and that was an image I received in the zone here. And I believe this may be related to a business partner or ex-business partner or client. Now, when we go into the 369, there's a number here that I had a sense there may have been an aspect of illegalness, if you like, illegalities. And there's a number that I was hoping not to find. So if we look at August the 28th. So if we look at August the 28th and the 369, this is a number here you don't want to see. This is a number you don't want to see when you're dealing with things like luxury goods. Because the 50, outcome 5, speaks about mob, or gangs, or crime bosses. Okay, so for me, there's a 50 with an outcome 5 already speaks about mobs, the mafia, the underground criminals. So that's an alarming number for me. And again, we see the presence of the 3710-1. So there's definitely been decisions made, and he is not making the decisions. The decisions are being made on behalf of him. So what is the decision? There's a murder here. And we see a 26-8, which is a staging. So the way they found him on the September the 4th is staged. There's the staging number, 26-8. 17-8 speaks of homicide. There's too many big numbers here. 47-11-2. These are people in authority actually even making decisions here. So who is part of this group here? 50, the mob. This number is problematic. And I mentioned before, when you're dealing with a suspicious death, and we've got transactional numbers in play, there's a problem. So whether it was he defaulted or couldn't deliver, or whatever the deal was, in my opinion, this definitely wasn't suicide. Here's this hidden 40. So this hidden 40 ties up with it's a confirmation, if you like, with this here. So there's definitely too many suspicious numbers here. So here's the interesting thing. There's two numbers. Okay, let's put it this way. When there's a suspicious death, which I believe this was from the beginning, and we've seen this in the espionage type shows where you see a hidden 43-7, where it's made to look like natural causes. And in this case presented as a suicide, 16-7. But we have a hidden aspect here, 43-7, staged, but also, in fact, we saw this, I've just been reminded, we saw this in the Boeing episode 2, I believe, even in episode 1. 43-7 is made to look like a suicide in this case. And these are people he knew, 24-6, someone familiar. So whoever this group of people were, because I believe there's more than one, 37-10-1, in the open, 37-10-1. These were familiar people to him, male, older male. There's the perp. Ties in with this. Someone telling him to sit down. Big transactional numbers here. He was taken out, and I believe there's even more behind the story, but it's certainly connected to his business, and in particular, luxury goods. So there's an underworld that has taken him out here, in my opinion, because we see the outcome again, murder. Right? So if we go to the discovery day, and if we take a 72-hour profile around the event, here's alarming number 21-3, held against his will. And there's definitely no suicide numbers here. And we have foul play, ladies and gentlemen. 14-5, foul play, planned. What we know about the situation, 5, is a lie. There's too many collective numbers. But what concerns me, what's growingly concerning, is when you see the 4-7-11-2. It's related to this luxury goods issue. But there may even be people in authority involved here. And you know, before, as mentioned, I started looking at this a week ago. And when I Googled now just to see what the update is, it's amazing how when an autopsy hasn't even been completed that they can say, no, it doesn't look suspicious. When there's no chemical test done, blood tests. Same with the Riley case. Oh, not suspicious at all. But he's found with his no jeans, no shoes, no water in the lungs. No, it was fine. It's a normal, natural death. I call bullshit on this one. 5-14-5, ladies and gentlemen, there's higher ups involved here. There are gangs and criminals involved here on this one. And there's more about the story. And this double murder text here, you see this number here, 29-11-2. If there's any crime sleuths there in Australia who have been working on this case. This tells me that someone else was involved and also perished as a result of being involved. So in my opinion, it's like there's two deaths. There were two murders done here. So if we dig a little bit deeper, someone else died during this time as well that was related to this whole situation. So in my opinion, there's no doubt in my mind that there are criminal elements involved, as well as police or official authorities, maybe even courts, judges in the pocket. Something's not right here. And it's definitely not a natural death, and it's definitely not a death by suicide. This is murder, homicide. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it here for now. But certainly in my mind, there's definitely suspicious circumstances around this. All right, please leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section. I do love engaging with them. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay alert. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.